vertical time as opposed to horizontal time. Horizontal time focuses on the human person and our experience, which is linear. Okay, one year after the other, we get older, and time marches on, and we have history. But vertical time focuses on the experience of the soul. The experience of the soul that comes down in incarnation until the body dies, and then it takes on another body. Now, this is not reincarnation of the personality. There is no reincarnation of the personality. The personality dies with the body. It's the original angels, okay, that came into existence when Jehovah began the creation. He began the creation by manifesting himself as Elohim. You might say Elohim or Jehovah's hands, the aspect of himself by which, or the form that he took. I don't think he has a form, the aspect that he took, or the function that he took on to begin the creation, which is named Elohim. And then Elohim gave off sparks of itself and they became angels, okay? That's the original substance of the creation. Those souls are having experiences in the flesh of humanity, the ultimate end of the creation being a creation of these angels married to human beings, okay, dwelling together with the angels in the headship position and the angels in submission to Jehovah. The angels are Elohim. The whole creation being in Saf, Jehovah, Elohim, angels, humanity, living together and expressing in this world the thoughts, words, images, intentions of the great God Jehovah. That's the whole blueprint of the creation. That's what it's supposed to be. So when you understand it correctly, you understand that the soul incarnates and he gets a new fetus every time he enters into a woman to be born. He gets a new fetus, and the fetus has its own personality. And the incarnating angel is the higher soul. And so it's the experiences of the soul. It's the reincarnation of, it's not really the reincarnation of the soul, because reincarnation, well, if you're looking at it from the degree of the human being, it's a reincarnation. If you're looking at it from the position of the angel, it's just the different experiences with the angel. It's as if the angel is having a lifetime, like we experience a lifetime, 1 year, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. The angel will take on a particular body and personality and have a series of experiences until the body dies, and then they're ready for the next level. And now they're ready to incarnate as a 10-year-old. So it's not really a reincarnation for the angel. It's just them moving on to their next age or the next experience. And so looking at time from that point of view, we understand that humanity and the world that we live in is temporary. And that which is permanent is the angel incarnating within us. Okay? We live for a season and then we die. God created the substance of the earth that's reformed every time the angel enters in to have an experience. Okay? And it's the angel learning how to live in human flesh without being seduced by it or overcome by it. And when the angel enters into flesh for an experience, what we would call it a lifetime, when an angel enters into the flesh for an experience, I call it going onto the holodeck and picking out a program for a particular age that would come into existence so that angel could have the necessary experiences of what's trying to be accomplished with this incarnation. And a whole world comes into existence, like our world, with people and experiences and relatives and histories and all of that. But it's really just a program on the holodeck. And the angel could walk away from this program and leave this program and enter into another program immediately thereafter, without experiencing thousands of years of horizontal time. Did I say it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it all depends on whether or not you believe that you're an angel. Do you believe that you are the incarnating angel? Or do you believe that you're the soul? Now, the truth is that we're both, but it all depends on the perspective, that the position from which you are trying to understand. I'm trying to understand my life right now, okay? I'm having a conflict right now that I put before the Lord. I'm having trouble understanding what He's teaching me. I believe in vertical time. I believe that I'm primarily an angel, and that this body and this soul and all of the experiences of this body and soul, my family, everyone that I've ever known, all of the history of humanity, thousands of years of history of humanity, it exists within this box, okay? Within this frame that the angel that I am entered into to have this experience. And that as the angel that's having this experience, I could leave this box and go out on the holodeck and program another time. And as I enter into the next program, the whole world could be radically different. So what I'm saying is that, would you please get me my water for my test? Thank you. That if your perspective is the perspective of the angel, then, thank you so much, you can understand that this world can be radically changed virtually instantly by just changing the program and saying, okay, I learned everything that I have to learn here, and now I want to be in the next world that's coming, whatever it's going to look like, all these Satanists are overcome and people are walking around apathetic and Christianity looks like it's dying. I can get out of this program and say, I learned what I have to learn and program the next program. If I'm looking at my life from the perspective of being a soul, I'm saying, well, it's taken me all of these years to get to where I am, and I'm waiting for the promises of, I don't know what the experience would be like. This in Jesus' name. I now know that my body's going to be fully healed of every condition. And I now know the Lord has answered my question that my skin, my flesh will be restored to youthful flesh. But I don't know what my experiences will be like when there's no sin in my mind. Okay? So I'm waiting. I'm trying to take the angelic position. And the angelic position is, it's already done. I just have to get to the next program. So I don't know how to do that, because I wake up in the morning and my body's the same, and I know there's sin in my mind, and whatever is afflicting me that day is afflicting me that day. So this hasn't changed, but I believe that it's already changed. It's just not manifested in my body, but it's not manifested in my body. It's not. So I'm in a quandary right now as to how to deal with this, because I'm sort of, this is what I'm sort of, the way I'm handling it right now. I believe it's completely done, everything the Lord told me. And that something's stopping it from manifesting in the natural. But I'm believing that it's completely done. So that's different than walking around in a fantasy, as people have told me, I'm healed, I'm fully healed. Yeah. No, I'm not fully. I'm fully healed in the spiritual dimension, but this body's not fully healed. I have to deal with it every day. Okay. Whatever else I have to deal with. So, I hope I make myself clear that I'm in a quandary. I do believe in vertical time. I do believe I'm primarily the angel. I do believe that things could change instantly, but it's not working for me. So that it's not working for me right now. So I'm like betwixt the two philosophies. Am I making any sense at all? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm forgetting what I'm thinking. This is my whole life, okay? God's speaking to me profoundly. I'm coughing, I'm thising, I'm thatting, the phone's ringing, the roof is falling down. What was I saying? Just give me a second. Yes, so that's interesting that I believed in vertical time as I've just described it to you for probably at least a year now, if not more. And I also did start to tell you, and never had the opportunity to follow through, that I had watched a video on time, and I intended to watch it again, which I never did, but what I did learn from that video is that time doesn't move. Time is static. Time stands still, and we move. The soul moves through time, okay? Well, light moves through time. And the example was a strip of film that your soul, the light could be shining through one frame on the film strip. And what that one frame on the film strip is, that's the box that I told you about. That's the program on the holodeck. It's one frame on the film strip. And the next frame is right there. But it's separated by a border, like a black border. So if you have enough spiritual authority to rise up high enough in the box that you're in, okay, in the frame that you're in, or in the program that you're in, you rise up above and jump over to the next frame. And I just realized it now, that's the same thing that I'm saying about the program on the holodeck. So, it seems to me, I keep coming back to the same thing again, that that I'm not spiritually high enough to take that quantum leap. And how do you get spiritually high enough? Well, you have to get, it's a degree of, spiritual height is morality. And how do you increase your morality? Through doctrine. That means, how do you increase your morality through doctrine? Well, doctrine is, you have to experience the doctrine, you see. If you understand the doctrine intellectually only, you will not grow morally from it. You have to experience the doctrine. You have to understand it intellectually, and then the Lord will convict you of the sins that are associated with that level of doctrine. And when you understand that and confess them, and have experiences that overcome those sins, you grow spiritually, or Christ in you grows. So, but then here I am again. If that's the truth, okay, if that's the truth, that is completely done in the spirit because it's completed in Christ, okay, but it's not happening to me out here, see, because I have some more spiritual growth to attain, which is associated with doctrine. Well, then I'm in horizontal time. What I think I just heard when I said that is that there was horizontal time within vertical time. So I guess the Lord's answering my question right now. So I'm in this box, you see, I'm in this box, I'm in this program on the holodeck, or I'm in this frame on this film strip, and there is horizontal time within that frame. So there's more that I have to experience in this program, in this frame. Are you following me? Mm-hmm. And so what I have to experience in this program is manifesting as horizontal time within the program. So that makes sense, I guess.